Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Zimmerman. Chris and Cammie have the night off. Calling for compensation after a wrongful conviction. For the last 25 years, David and Robert Bentz of Green Bay have maintained their innocence in a crime they did not commit. Last fall, they were exonerated and are now seeking financial compensation for the time lost. In a First Alert update, Samantha Cavalli spoke with the brothers' lawyer about what's to come and how he plans to get the money David and Robert deserve.
It's been nearly a year since the Bentz brothers were exonerated from prison, cleared of all charges in the murder of Sandra Lizen back in 1987. Today, in front of the claims board, the brothers testifying, asking for more financial help post-release. Watching the world go by from your prison cell for a crime you didn't commit. David and Robert Bentz lived that reality for 25 years. Now they are trying to make up for lost time.
The world didn't wait for me. I'm 7 years old. I have nothing.
I really broke down in tears today, too. It really hurts. Can't bring back what I lost.
This is where the board has an opportunity to fix a wrong and give them the opportunity at life, the rest of the life that they have left.
Under Wisconsin statutes, the Bentz brothers are eligible for compensation for wrongful incarceration, but only up to a maximum of $25,000. With other states offering up to $2 million to people in similar cases, attorney Jarrett Adams is working to bring David and Robert to a level playing field. Adams, who was also exonerated after spending 10 years in prison, says due to the brothers' ages, their years of earning have been robbed from them. He says they need help to be able to take care of themselves.
They haven't had the opportunity to contribute to retirement, Social Security, so they're very limited and they have more issues and problems than they have resources. And this board has an opportunity to make a recommendation so the legislators can help these men.
Attorney Adams says the claims board now has 3 weeks to determine a ruling. We will let you know on air and online as soon as that ruling comes down. Reporting in Madison, Samantha Cavalli, Action 2 News.